last part of this is decisiveness, action, and discipline. These are all things that I've been on my own practicing and really focusing on this past year, these past few months. A great book on discipline, I'll put a link to it in the show notes, is Discipline Equals Freedom. It's a relatively quick read and a very inspiring one. I was someone who values their creativity and their spontaneity and freedom. I thought that discipline literally did not equal freedom, that it was the absolute epitome of, being caged. And I find that to be absolutely not true right now anymore for myself. We don't talk about self-discipline enough because I think self-discipline is a really big key to mastery, to mastering your mind, mastering your emotions. That doesn't mean, you don't feel your emotions. It doesn't mean, you're controlling everything in a negative sense. But I think that discipline builds structure and stability that gets us out of bed every morning, that gets us to do the tasks every morning. Discipline comes in when motivation goes out. There are waves, whether you're living your purpose or not. I think that anyone who's feels like they're living their purpose, they're on their path, they're living their dream. I think everyone would probably say the motivation comes and goes. And it's really discipline for the moments I am having an off day, I don't feel like working, etc., etc. It's really discipline that comes in and saves me. Next to discipline is action and decisiveness. And I think that they go hand in hand. After you hear the ping, you have to act on it. It doesn't have to be the right action. When I was younger, I think I had a pull between feeling as though I had to do the right thing. There was only one thing that was going to lead me to, X, and I had to figure out what that was before I acted. And then there was a whole nother part of me that was like, interesting. This is a cool hobby. I want to try this. And I think that that's the path I've felt more drawn to now and encourage in my friends and stuff is to just try new things and act on them. I forget who this comes from, but someone basically came up with this idea of like short-circuiting the what ifs and doubt that'll come up in your brain by just counting to maybe 5, 3, whatever. 1, 2, 3, I'm getting out of bed. And you're out of bed. You haven't even thought about it. You don't have a chance to say, no, I want to stay in bed. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of bed. My feet are on the floor. I'm up now. I'm going to the sink to splash cold water in my face. I'm up. 1, 2, 3, I am going to apply to this program. 1, 2, 3, I am going to start learning a new instrument. You know what I mean? It's short-circuiting that chance for, no, this isn't going to work, the doubt, the fear. I think it's a really great practice to establish. When we're talking about motivation versus discipline and when the motivation isn't there, again, I was speaking to a friend about his photography and I was saying to him, for me, especially, in whatever endeavor, creative or working on re-self, there are times when I don't want to work or I'm not feeling it or I'm not having the energy, but I need to do that for myself and I need to go 1, 2, 3, I'm starting. And in the process, as you begin, you get into it and it becomes easier and easier. A quote, begin, the rest is easy. The hardest part is starting. Just do it. The hardest part is beginning. The hardest part is starting. But if you just count 1, 2, 3, I'm starting, you've started. And you have momentum and you can build the momentum.